Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the WooCommerce video series. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a Shopify-style checkout page in a WooCommerce website using a free plugin. Let me show you an example. Here, I'm on the checkout page and you will see we have multiple steps in the checkout process. We are on the customer information step where I can gather the customer information: first name, last name, email address, physical address, phone number, and if you have different shipping address, we can also collect the shipping address. At the bottom, you will see a button to go to the next step. If I click on it, it will go to the payment step. If you have multiple shipping methods, you can also add shipping step in the checkout process. At the top, you will also see a button to go back to the cart page. If I click on it, it will go back to the cart page. I have also added a logo. If I click on the logo, it will go to the shop page of the website. The plugin that I'm going to use is ShopLentor, all-in-one WooCommerce growth and store enhancement plugin. This plugin has free as well as a premium version, and the Shopify-style checkout option is available in the free plugin. This plugin is not only to customize the checkout page in your WooCommerce website. There are many different modules or features that you can add to your WooCommerce website using a single plugin. So this is all-in-one plugin to customize your WooCommerce website. In previous videos, I have shown you how you can recover the abandoned carts in a WooCommerce website using the ShopLentor plugin. I have also shown you how you can add advanced coupons in WooCommerce website, how you can add multi-currency switcher in your WooCommerce website using the same plugin, and how you can add WooCommerce variation swatches using the ShopLentor plugin. If you want to watch these videos, I'll give you the link in the description box. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a Shopify-style checkout page in a WooCommerce website using the ShopLentor plugin. So let's see how does this work. So here I'm logged into the dashboard of the WordPress website. This is a demo WooCommerce website. And now we are going to install a free plugin to create Shopify-style checkout page in a WooCommerce website. So let's go to dashboard, go to plugins and click on add new plugin. And here search for ShopLentor. This is the plugin, ShopLentor all-in-one WooCommerce growth and store enhancement plugin. I have already installed and activated the free version of this plugin. If you have not installed the plugin, you will see an option to install the plugin and activate the plugin. After activating the plugin, in the left-hand panel, you will see the option ShopLentor. Click on it and you will be on the dashboard of this plugin. At the top, you will see modules. Let's go to modules. And here you will see different modules that you can add to your WooCommerce website. In previous videos, I have shown you how you can create advanced coupons in a WooCommerce website, how you can recover the abandoned carts, how you can add variation swatches in a WooCommerce website using the ShopLentor plugin. Some of these modules are available for the free version and some of these modules are available for the pro version. Now let me show you the default checkout page on this demo website. Let's go to the shop page and let's add one product to the cart. And let's go to cart. This is how the cart page looks. Let's go to checkout page, and this is the default layout of the checkout page on this demo WooCommerce website. On this demo WooCommerce website, I'm using the Astra theme. So let's go back to the settings of ShopLentor. At the top, you will see the option Shopify-style checkout. This module is available in the free version. Let's click on the settings option and enable the Shopify-style checkout option. You will see an option to enable it. Below that, you will see logo. Let's click on upload and we are going to upload one logo. I have a sample logo here. I'm going to use that one. Below that, you will see logo URL and here is a drop down. I'm going to select store page. So when someone clicks on the logo, it is going to open the store page. Next to that, we have a bottom menu. At the bottom of the checkout page, you can display menu. I'm going to use main menu. I'll show you how does this look on the actual checkout page. Next to that, we have show phone number field. If you want to display the phone number field in the checkout form, you can enable this option. Show company name field. If you want to display company name field in the checkout form, you can enable this. I'm going to keep it as it is. Then we have hide cart navigation, which is disabled. Then we have hide shipping step, which is disabled, and rename labels. I'm not going to make any changes here. Later, I'll show you how we can enable or disable these options. Let's click on Save Settings. All right, let's go back to the checkout page and let's refresh this checkout page. And you will see the new checkout page is there. This is the logo. If I click on it, it is going to open the store page. Then we have this navigation, cart, information, shipping and payment. If I click on cart, it will go back to the cart page. Let's go back to checkout. This is the information. This is the customer information, contact information, billing address, street address, town, country, state and zip code. And if you have a different shipping address, you can check this and it will open the shipping address. So this is going to be the first step of this checkout form. In the right hand side, you will see the product that is added to the cart. And these fields will be auto filled up. Let's click on continue to shipping. And here you will see the shipping method. Currently, we have only one shipping method, that is free shipping. Click on continue to payment and it will go to the next step, that is the payment one. On this demo website, I have only the offline payment gateway, that is direct bank transfer and cash on delivery. I can select one of these payment gateways and I can place the order. Right, let's go back. Now I'm going to enable the phone field and I'm going to enable the company field. Let's save the settings. Let's go back and let's go back to cart and again go back to checkout. Now you will see company name field is added and the phone number field is also added. If you do not want these fields on a checkout form, you can disable them from here. Then we have hide cart navigation. Let's enable this one and it is going to hide the cart navigation. Hide shipping step. Let's enable this one also. Let's go on save settings. Now let's go back, refresh it. Now you will see that the cart option from the navigation is removed. There is no cart option. Only two steps is there, information and payment. This is the contact information and next step will be payment information. We have also disabled the shipping step. You will see it here. Hide the shipping step. So on this checkout form, we have only two steps, contact information and payment. Let's go back and let's click on rename labels and click on add custom label. The first step is information. If you want to change this, you can change this name. This is only the label for that step. Let's name it as customer information. And button label will also be customer information. Button label 2, I'm going to keep it as it is and click on save settings. Click on add custom label again. And next step will be payment. I'm going to change the name payment information. I just want to show you how does this look. That's why I'm changing the names. Click on save settings. Let's go back and let's refresh it. And now you will see the change in the name. Now this is the label, customer information and payment information. So if you want to customize the labels, you can customize the labels. Disable this option, hide cart navigation and save the settings. Refresh it and you will see the cart in the navigation. So if someone wants to go back to the cart page, they can simply click on this option and it will go back to the cart page. On the first step, you will see the button title is now customer information. And this is the button return to cart. If I click on it, it will go to the next option, that is payment information. This is the button label. Let's change this label. Let's name it as make a payment. And for the first one, the button label will be go to payment. All right, this is how it should be. Let's click on save settings and refresh it. All right, this is the cart. We are on the customer information. That is the first step. Now this is the new label on the button. Go to the payment. When you click on it, it will go to the next step, that is payment. And if I click on this button, make a payment, it is going to make a payment. So this is how the label should be. And if I want, I can also go back to the previous step, return to information. So if you want to create a Shopify style checkout page in your WooCommerce website, you can try using the ShopLentor plugin. This plugin has free as well as premium version, and there are many different modules that you can add to your WooCommerce website. The pro version of this plugin will cost you only $99 per year for 5 different websites. And if you want to buy this plugin, I'll give you the link in the description box. You can use my link. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section. And press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.